Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Mochi. Ham, sandwich, damn. Oh my god. How you doing, buddy? I'm having issues with my mouse lately. It's stuttering all the hell. I'm just trying to move it. Either the connection's crap, or this shitty Microsoft wireless mouse I got is just finally dying. It could be any of those options. So that's just something very annoying. I don't have the fine mouse control anymore. And that Steel Series 1 I can't really use much well anymore because the scroll wheel is fucked up. So I'm kind of in the market for a new mouse. Oh, this is fresh battery. At least they should be fresh batteries. I mean, I did put a new one in not too long ago. So, I mean, if it's dying already, that's pretty shit batteries, which... You know what? I'm gonna try putting a fresh battery in right now, so, I'm just gonna, you know, not so calmly walk away from the screen. You'll see me disappear. I'm not even gonna bother putting my back-to-back, you know, be right back screen up, and I can't even speak. So yeah, give me a second. I will swap out this battery for a new one. Try a new battery. See if that makes any kind of substantial change. If it does, wow, then Kirkland batteries suck. Oh, so far so good. Ish. No, I'm still getting stuttering. Yeah, I think it might just actually be the mouse itself. Or there's just something wrong with my computer and it can't track the mouse as well anymore. Whatever, that's besides the point. I'll worry about that later. Anyhow, you're not here to see me try to troubleshoot a mouse. You're here to see some fruit of Grisaia. We are continuing on. Hold on. Let me try to do one thing quick. Okay. That might be a little better now. Something else I'm doing. And we're here for some fruit of Grisaia. You're here for the chest blubber. Jesus Christ, Mochi. Goddamn, man. Well, we know what you like in a woman. We are back with Fruit of Grisaia, continuing Amane's route if the chest blubber comment wasn't obvious. We're just continuing on. Yeah. We're still trying to get used to the fact that we have this bombshell perfect girl as a girlfriend and figuring, why in the hell would she want to be with someone like me? Just kind of, still getting used to that. I'll try not to interject as much because we want to see your reactions while also grinding Pokemon. No problems, Mochi. No problems. Don't worry. So yeah, we're just continuing on. Oh my god almighty, this... I think this mouse is, like, on its last legs, possibly. Or it's just Streamlabs itself is causing issues for it. Which I would not be surprised, in all honesty. Unless I changed a setting at some point, and that's really fucking it up. Good lord, I nearly canceled out of the fucking game. It's like, maybe if I shut things down. I went to go and close Steam, and that was gonna shut down fucking Fruit of Grisaia. I am an idiot. Whatever. Clearly, being off for 4 days of streaming has fucked me up. Because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Anyway, let us proceed. Seems that my relationship with Amane was ultimately approved by a majority vote of our peers. Ah, yeah, that's right. They all had to have a private meeting when they really, really, truly realized we were dating. And fucking. Because of course we fucked, and then... You know... Shuji being fucking Shuji. No, not Shuji. Shit. Fuck, I can't remember these people's names. I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. I am lost. Like, everything is a blur right now. Everything's a blur. I can't remember anything. Massive brain fart. Help. Just help. I'm lost. I forgot everything. That's just tech. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. Like, I've... Good lord, okay. Oh, fucking my life. What is wrong with me today? Well, then again, what isn't wrong with me? Yuji, that's... Oh my god. Too many people with a G in their name. Oh god. Clearly 4 days was too long. Clearly I'm not getting enough sleep either, because I'm fucking things out. I'm fucking things up. Fuck. God damn it. That's where I'm at right now. You tell I'm having a great time already? Yuji. Yuji is the one who would just blatantly say, yeah, we're fucking. And then they had to have a giant group discussion about it. Including Chizuru for some reason. But it looks like we're all good. I guess they approved. Ugh. I apologize. I don't know where the hell I'm at right now. 4 days was too long. I forgot everything. I guess we're now entitled to print officially authorized couple on our business cards or whatever. But apparently this victory came at something of a price. Soon after the announcement, Makina was pointlessly jumping into my lap. And Sachi kept slowly wandering around, sweeping the floor in front of me, shooting glances in my direction, and twitching her head strangely. The group we the jury hereby approve you may dick her down. Yeah, Makina and Sachi had, concessions. So they had, things. They actually did put it to a group vote. Yumiko and Chizuru abstained from voting. Makina and Sachi were for the relationship, but they had conditions. Makina's being, I need to have, you know, unregulated access to Oni-chan's lap. You know, being able to sit on it as much as she wants, to be that little sister. And Sachi's concession was, you have to allow him to head pat me when I do a good thing. Don't let that screw things up just because I'm he head pats me. Those are their concessions. They were for it. Michiru was like, no, I don't approve. But majority rules, I guess. So, yeah. That's how it is. That's why these two are acting weird. As far as that goes, though, it seems clear enough they've made some backroom bargain with Amane in exchange for their approval. The one I really don't understand is Michiru. Oh, don't forget Makina also. Oh, yeah. Don't get mad if we bathe together. Oh, for fuck's sakes. This fucking child wanted to strip down and have a bath with us. It seems like all these girls like to strip down at some point. With little to no provocation. Well, I mean, 2 of them did. Only 2 of them actually did. So why am I saying all of them? No, 3 of them will strip down with little to no provocation. Makina, because she's Makina. Amane, because she's down bad. And Sachi, because she'll do literally anything we say. Now you're getting it? Yeah. Yep. Alright, I'm starting to get back to it now. It's all coming back to me. I have no idea how she got the idea into her head, but she keeps sidling up to me, whispering KGB or CIA or FSB, and glaring at me as if hoping for some kind of reaction. Seems the girl's gotten curious about my true colors for some reason. But she's essentially just shouting random acronyms that she barely even seems to understand, and then shaking her head in disappointment at my bemused expression. Of course, at one point she blurted out, "Nakano! Is it Nakano?" in my ear. Oh yeah, figuring we're some kind of spy. Which is why we're here, I don't know. Listing actual government agencies that could have spies, and then fucking Nakano, as in like, are you a spy from the Nakano school district? Why? Who cares? Why is that on your list? This is arson, murder, and jaywalking right here. He literally saying a trope. That one really isn't too far off. Gave me a bit of a start. Oh, Christ. Moral of the story being, you gotta watch your step around that pseudo tsundere. She may be an idiot, but she's got intuition. Yeah, I was just about to go running. You need something?
別に用とかじゃないけど、寝てるユージを起こしてみたいなって思って。
You have to get up a lot earlier, Amane. A lot earlier. What? Why?
ほら、よくあるじゃん。寝起きの悪い男の子、朝だよみたいな感じで起こすお姉さんキャラ。なんかそんなのやってみたいなってちょっと思っただけ。
Ah. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not what you would call a sleepyhead. I wake up every morning at the same time, like clockwork.
チェ、なんだ、残念だな。
Yeah, guess it does. In any case, I'm gonna head out now. Sad to admit she could easily pull that off with my sleep schedule. I wake up at the same time every day. When I go to sleep, that varies day to day. Most times it's well after midnight. But I'll still wake up at the same time every day. 7:30 in the morning. I'm starting to get tempted to push it to 7 just to really get into that. So I'm getting close to Yuji's case of being awake at the same time every day like clockwork. I just don't go to bed at a good time. I wake up at either 10 or 1. I can't do it anymore, man. I literally can't. My body will not allow me to sleep that long unless I'm, like, sick. I just can't. Like, I physically cannot keep myself in bed that long anymore. College and my job over these last multiple years have ruined me. I can't do it. I'm not a young man anymore. I just can't. I really should fix my sleep schedule, though, to at least, you know, have a good time to go to sleep. But, hey, at least I'm consistent of when I wake up. That's one thing. I consistently wake up at the same time. So, hey, better than nothing. Better than nothing. What the hell is away? I'm completely serious. It's time for my run.
いやいやいやいや、そうじゃなくてね。ほらほら、私、彼女。
Why are you repeating yourself? Am I missing something important here?
うん、とっても大切。いい？彼女である私がだよ。残念だなとか、朝起こしに来たお姉さんプレイしたいなとか言ってんだよ。
What do you want Yuji to do? Do the opposite? Go and wake you up? I mean, that can be sweet in its own right. I've done it.
そういう時ってさ、普通ね、そうか、じゃあ明日は少し寝坊でもしてやるかみたいな、なんかそういう彼女サービス、そんな感じのやつがあったりするんじゃないのかな。
Oh my god. She so badly wants to wake us up in the morning. Not at present.
じゃあこれからはある？
Let me think about that one. Bye.
待って。
Unhand me, woman. You're gonna stretch my running suit. You seem to be rather displeased about something.
そうです。ご覧の通り不満です。
Amane, here's an interesting fact you may not be aware of. When comparing rats raised in luxury to rats exposed to moderate stress and frustration, the group with the lower rate of cancer occurrence was actually...
私ネズミじゃないもん。
No, I suppose not.
それにちょっとぐらいわがまま言っても許されるぐらいには頑張ってるもの。
Once in a while? Aren't you, like, always being like this, trying to get up in our case? Huh? What? Your entire thing is always being all over us. How is us denying you this one time saying, come on, let me be a little selfish? What? I'm sorry? Did we not just have a bath together like the day before and then fuck? At your provocation? I feel like that's a little... I feel like that's you being selfish there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just... What? Oh yeah, then again, she does make all the meals for us. Even though we tell her she doesn't have to, because, well, Yuji's a plain bitch and likes to eat just rice. Yeah, true enough. You do work hard, Amane.
でしょでね、そんな私にさ、何のご褒美もなしで、じゃあ俺走りに行くからってどうなのかな。私は今この場で泣き出すべき？
I entirely understand your point. Very well. I'll do it tomorrow.
明日？
That's right. Tomorrow. Yes, yes. Tomorrow. A favorite phrase employed by harried mothers at the candy aisle of the supermarket. That said, those who do so with the thought, we're dealing with a child here, they'll probably have forgotten about it by tomorrow, are incompetent parents at best. Kids ain't gonna forget. Pouting works way too much on me. Oh my god. I have not had someone pout. So I don't know how effective it would be against me. Then again, I pretty much will just want to do what they want anyway. I try to be a people pleaser as best I can. Of course, those who conclude, instead, they're just asking for a 100 yen cake. Might as well buy it now to shut them up, are outright failures. The truly first-class, long-term mothering strategists deliberately make use of their child's minor demand, instituting this one-day waiting period in order to teach them patience. 1 day of patience. After that, it'll be yours so long as you still want it. It may be a cheap 100 yen candy bar, but it's not gonna drop into your hand just because you beg for it. That's a very meaningful lesson. If you buy the sweet right away in an exasperated attempt to stop your kid from whining, you're just giving them the impression that whining gets me whatever I want. And as a consequence, the child's temper tantrums will slowly but surely escalate to demands for more expensive items, on the theory that it's worth a shot. Yes, yes, tomorrow. The words may seem casual, but there's a valuable truth embedded within them, one that's applicable to almost everything in life. Those who internalize that lesson are slightly better for it. Tomorrow morning, you can come wake me up sometime before 5 a.m. If I were to immediately fulfill Amane's request, there's no doubt she'd be pushing more troublesome demands on me. This should be a reasonable point of compromise.
明日か。
That's right. I'm not going back to bed today. Tomorrow, even if I do wake up, I'll lay there pretending until you arrive. What do you say?
うん、わかった。じゃあ明日ね。約束だよ。
Yeah, fine by me. After receiving my approval, Amane leaves the room, humming happily. Tomorrow it will be. What exceptionally optimistic words. As if there's no doubt tomorrow will come. I see. Under these circumstances, it's reasonably safe to make that assumption. It's easy to forget at times, but the normal world is a truly wonderful place. Yeah, you don't have to fear for your life every fucking minute. The next day, I selected sculpture for my afternoon elective class. Okay, where is this gonna go? In other words, it's a lesson in constructing three-dimensional works of art by cutting, gluing, whittling, and shaping a wide variety of raw materials. To be honest, I don't have any special interest in this particular form of artistic expression. But there weren't any other lessons that strongly appealed to me today, and as I was ruminating over my decision, Machina urged me to join her for her favorite class. So here I am. Oh my god, fucking Christ, I ran into someone else whose name is Minoru? First Digimon survive, and now this one. It's gonna be one of those things, isn't it? Where you see one name or one word once that's somewhat new to you, it's like, huh, that's kind of cool, and then all of a sudden it starts popping up everywhere. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Have I just never noticed? Don't worry, you don't even see. I'm not surprised, honestly. There's not many, actual side characters. Here, there isn't a portrait. I don't have to worry about them. This is clearly just to, flesh out the world a bit more. Which I like. Not just the teacher. This teacher. They give them names, so there's something of an identity. Kind of helps keep the world a little more lived in. The instructor is Professor Matsuyama Minoru from a fine arts university in Fukuoka, an accomplished 70-year-old artist. 72-year-old artist. Damn! God damn, 72 and still teaching. Right on. Machina, who for some reason gets along very well with the elderly, tells me she always looks forward to his class. Today, our material is stone clay. We haven't been given any particular theme. Our only direction was, make whatever you feel like. Exactly the sort of vague request where your artistic sensibilities are paramount. The participants are myself and Machina, as well as Sachi and Michiru, for a total of 4. Old people probably see her as a grandkid. Probably. She is excitable enough. And they would dote on her, probably, too, because of that. And Machina, she'll just eat that shit up every day. As the good-natured old professor offers us freewheeling words of advice in a gentle tone of voice, we need the clay as our whims direct us. With a solemn grunt, I stroke my chin with fingers dyed white from clay dust. I chose the animal kingdom as my general theme, specifically deciding to convey the lively motion of a galloping steed, but a horse that emerges from my lump of clay is a clumsy, unattractive thing, conveying nothing but awkward, lifeless artificiality.
風見くんはアニメーションを見るかな?
Animation, sir? As I'm addressing a senior educator rich in experience and accomplishment, I consciously keep my tone somewhat formal.
そう、要はパラパラ漫画だよ。ほら、教科書や帳面の隅に書いたりしたことはないかね。
I'm afraid such things weren't a major component of my personal experience as a student, Professor. According to Mr. Matsuyama, to convey a sense of motion, you have to think 2 frames back in the sequence. If you work while picturing the somewhat unstable position 2 frames before the pose you're attempting to depict, apparently the work will turn out much more dynamic. Although I unfortunately grew up without much in the way of exposure to flipbooks, I eventually hit on an appropriate temporal analog. The beat between pulling the trigger and impact of your bullet on a 400-meter shooting. What the fuck? And when I consciously consider the moment before while reshaping my sculpture, the result is unrecognizably lively. It's still not technically skillful work, but there's a definite sense of motion. 50 years of devotion to a single branch of the fine arts. Mr. Yatsumama likes to belittle himself. Cut it out with the professor stuff. I'm worthless at anything but sculpture. But no matter how limited the breadth of his expertise, that brief glimpse of its depths genuinely impressed me. Hey, some could see it as bad as I only know one thing, but sometimes it's great to know one thing really fucking well. That's just how it is. You could just be really good at one specific thing. I think it's like a Bruce Lee quote about something like that. Something similar along those lines. Give me a sec to try to find it. Okay. It was about a kick. Okay. One of the most quoted lines from Bruce Lee, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Yeah, you could, have some skill in multiple different areas, but you're not going to be great at them. But if you literally focus on one particular thing, oh boy, that is something. I'd rather go for someone that has focused entirely on one type of art form, especially if I'm looking for it, than go with a jack of all trades. I also just like that quote from Bruce Lee. I fear not the man that has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man that has practiced one kick 10,000 times. They took that one thing and just refined it and perfected it to a T. You could kind of say it's why Goku continues to use the Kamehameha, while, everyone else, and definitely Vegeta, kind of keep coming up with different types of attacks to use all the fucking time. Different names, from different angles and shit. Then you got Goku just I'm gonna just keep using the Kamehameha. It's just now I'll teleport behind them, but still use the Kamehameha. It's the same move he has used for decades, but it gets the job done. Let's not compare Big Beam to complex real-life martial arts. It's the same kind of theory, I would say. I could know a million different kinds of moves and techniques, but if one guy knows how to use one really fucking well, to perfection, what am I gonna do? I'll even bring up Fate, of all things. Character is quoted with saying, even if he has an unlimited number of blades, it would not let him defeat someone who had mastered just one. That's the difference. You can have literally unlimited resources, but if someone's mascot, has you won to its fullest potential, you're kind of fucked in a way. That's just the general idea. I mean, probably in reality it wouldn't work that way, but you know what I mean. You know what it's trying to say. By trying to do too many things at once, you're not be able to grasp their actual full meaning behind them. You're not going to get everything you can out of them. By focusing on one, you're getting all the little tiny details from it and just, absorbing literally everything there could possibly be about it. I think I've rambled on enough that I probably lost the point I was trying to make, which is par for the course for me, I would say. No, I got you. All right, cool. That's my thing. I try to say a point, then I think I over-explain it and lose the point I was making. I know I do that a hell of a lot. Oh well. I won't be famously quoted. I ain't no Bruce Lee. Definitely not. For some time, everyone had been silently and intently focusing on their work. In an apparent attempt to induce a group heart attack, Machina's wild shriek shatters the calm. Nah, you're good, I'm just a quiet listener. Yeah, no problem, it's all good. This is how I personally feel just in general. If I try to, even just talking to anyone, even through like a messenger or whatever, I feel like I just start over-explaining. I try to make a point, and then it just kind of goes from there. I talk way too much, or bring up too many things, and then it's a confuddled mess. Writing essays was not my strongest suit. It did take me a lot of time to do. Trying to narrow that shit down. As a typical squabble breaks out, Professor Matsuyama stands gingerly from his chair. Walking toward the group, he gazes at Machina's sculpture with the peaceful eyes of a man affectionately admiring the work of his grandchild.
君は本当に榊くんが好きだね。
Huh?
多分ね、ユミちゃんの胸像を作らせたら私が日本一なのよ。
Why do you make statues of fucking Yumiko?
ほら、見て。今回のテーマはクーデレなのよ。正面から見れば機嫌が悪そうに見えるいつものユミちゃん。でもね、こうして斜めから見るとまつげを伏せたどこか憂いのあるデレ顔になるのよさ。名付けてザ・クーデレ・オブ・フォーチュン榊由美子1980円。
Only like $20? Nah.
安っ、由美子安っ。確かに少し安いかもしれませんね。
Certainly pragmatic to slap a price tag on your art. But from what I hear, Machina once put up a Sakaki-themed wood carving of hers entitled Greenhouse Flower for auction as a joke. And it seems the winning bid was a full 78,000 yen! Holy shit! Oh my god! $780! Holy fuck! That's about Canadian, by the way. It would actually be a lot more in Canadian with the current exchange rate, because holy fuck. Exchange rate is so good for Canadians right now. Last I checked, it was like a few days ago, 1 Canadian dollar is 106 yen. That is the best it has been in years. And the only shipping I can get on any of the sites I usually go on is fucking DHL. Which is dog shit. Because I gotta pay them afterwards anyway, whether they actually delivered the fucking thing or not. So, no thank you. I'll wait until I can get my SAL shipping and all that. Small air, all that stuff. Give me my SAL, my RSAL. Give me that shipping again, please. I really want that. Because it was good. Because I want to buy shit off Mandarake, damn it. Mudahar loves a crap on Canadian currency too. Not sure if you know who that is. I don't know exactly. The name does sound familiar though. But holy shit, the exchange rate for Canadian to Japanese yen is so good right now. Like, oh my god, it is amazing. I fucking love it. I just wish I could take advantage of it. For the longest time, it was like 1 Canadian dollar to 70 yen. It sucked. It sucked so bad. But now it's too good. I can't use it. But that's only because apparently the Japanese economy is kind of tanking a bit. Which is kind of bad, but still. I want to take advantage of that if I can. I just want some Gunpla straight from Japan, man. Some of the shops around here just don't get them, especially the P Bandai stuff. I want to buy, you know, a resold P Bandai. They'll still have everything in the plastic. Baron's Villain Arc. Give me my fucking shipping, damn it! I must get my Japanese merchandise! By any means necessary. Actually, I want to see what the exchange rate is right now. Did it go up again? Do I have... Is it even better? Let's see. 1 CAD. No, I don't want to know what it is to the Indian rupee. It's 60.58, by the way. Ah! 1 Canadian dollar is 108.52 yen. Holy fuck! That is good. We're literally at a high point from the past 5 fucking years. Like, oh my god. It is so good right now. Now let's see what it is in USD. Usually they're the ones that are pretty similar, so... Holy shit. 1 USD is nearly 150 yen. They're also having like a 5-year fucking high. Jesus Christ, in like the early 90s and 80s, it used to be better for them. Fuck. That makes sense. Because after that point, Japan really had the big boom. When the fuck did this happen? This was not the exchange rate last time I looked. Give me a sec, I'll pull her back up. For myself, at least. USD and JPY. It started going up again. Oh my god, it's been going up for a while. It's been steadily rising since March. Hell, it's actually kind of No, actually, it's not. It dropped a little bit, but not by too much. Earlier in the month, it was literally 150. But yeah, it's really good. It's been going up. Little dips here and there, but it's still got a, you know, upward trend. The exchange rate is really good right now for us. Like, really fucking good. For a piece of art created by a mere student, that's a price you could comfortably describe as extraordinary.
マキちゃんという人間を知っていれば、その意外性からももう少し値がついても良いかと思います。
The element of surprise, eh? True enough, many of Makina's sculptures possess a subtle, refined grace you'd never for a minute expect someone with her demented personality to be capable of producing. And on the opposite extreme, others demonstrate such bold, forceful energy that it's hard to believe they're the work of such a childish, small-statured girl. For example, Makina's maiden work. A Puma statue named Sakaki Yumiko Rising, completed soon after her arrival at Mihama Academy, is still stowed away in our art warehouse, available for viewing at any time. And it's a genuinely overpowering sculpture, a fiercely wrought work that conveys an inner fire of determination burning inside its subject. Well, your art criticism seems pretty respectable, but what are you making, Sachi?
はい、私はもちろんサメさんです。
Of course you made a shark.
またサメ？あんたって本当にサメが好きよね。サメのどこがそんなにいいわけ？
That after millions of years of evolution, they've barely changed? They're like the perfect thing?
どこがと聞かれましても説明に窮しますが。
I mean, hey, sharks are cool, yeah, true.
強いて言うなら神がもたらした機能美とでも言いましょうか。海のハンターとして一切の無駄のないデザイン。
Again, after like millions of years of evolution, they have barely changed. They just got smaller, that was it.
すべてに意味がある美しさとでも言いましょうか。その隙のなさに魅力を感じます。
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yep. Most evolution seems to turn toward the trend of become crab. I'm not kidding, look that up. A lot of evolutionary trends start turning things into crabs. I don't know why. That's just apparently where it is. Just become crab.
風見さんはお馬さんですね。やはりお馬さんが持つポテンシャルデザイン的なものに憧れが？
Well, embrace crustacean. Good question, actually. Why did I pick a horse? Probably the result of an unconscious thought. If I'm gonna make a statue, might as well be something with some dignity. From time immemorial, the horse has been regarded as a noble beast. It's said that back in the days when a soldier received 15 thousandths of a yen when pressed into military service, the army compensated a full 1,000 yen for every horse commandeered. 15 thousandths of a yen? Damn! The lives of men were as valuable as scraps of paper. Even a broken down old hag was worth 1,000 yen. Oh, old nag. The hell's a nag? Find out what a nag is. It's gonna put one thing in another community I'm part of into... It's a nag. Not mag. Nag. Just nag. Horse. Oh, small horse. An old useless horse. Okay. Cool. Alright. I've thought about that sometimes. Guess I've impressed the idea that horses are big earners on my subconscious. Horse is worth something. It has some nobility. I don't have any other reason. The words feel outright pathetic coming out of my mouth. Something like self-pity wells up inside me. Searching for a change of topic, my eyes find a suitable distraction in Michiru's sculpture. So, Michiru, how about you? Wait, what is this thing even supposed to be? I directed my attention to her sculpture like a man lunging for a life preserver, only to find I'm clinging to a bizarre avant-garde object of bewildering visual impact. I'm at a loss for words. Huh?
あ、わかった。南部せんべい？岩手名産の道の小造形なのよさ。名付けてロックハンドアートなのよ。違うよ、マキちゃん。ほら、よく見るとちゃんと手足と尻尾があるよ。ヤクザの家の玄関マットですよね、みちる様。
Oh my god. No, it's a pufferfish, isn't it? I think I saw something like this in an aquarium once.
なんでフグに手足が生えてんのよさ。
Can't say for sure, but maybe it's something like that tuna fish man character?
あ、それってつまりフグマン？私がそんなわけのわかんないものを作るのよ。っていうか、勝手に新キャラを作る
な。No, maybe it's shaped more like a flounder. Yeah, the head's on the left edge of the body, not the center. It must be a flatfish man. Right, Michiru?
だから犬だって言ってんでしょが。ちゃんと聞きなさいよ、人の話を。犬マン？
It's just a dog, not dog, man.
マンいらないから。普通の犬だから。怪人じゃないから。
Hey, Michiru, I'm gonna kick him. Oh my god. I see. A dog. Wait, a dog? Well, you made the thing, so I guess I'll have to take your word for it. Now that I know that, it does almost look like one. Sort of. Not really. Why is that?
なぜだとか私に聞くな。どっからどう見ても犬じゃないのよ、ほら、犬。チルチルはあれな、立体把握能力がちょっと残念な感じな。みちる様、私は最初から犬だと分かっていましたよ。ほら、ワンワンって。
Oh my god, Sachi.
あんた最初、ヤクザの家の敷物とか言ってなかった？っていうか、首んとこ持って無理やりワンワンってしないで、もげちゃうから。
She pulled it off.
もげちゃったし。大丈夫です。こうやってもう一度くっつければ。はい。そっちはお尻だってば。お尻に顔くっつけちゃダメでしょ。平気なのよさ。こう をして尻尾をブチッともぎ取って頭にベトッとつければ。
Now, just like Michiru, her dog will be talking out of its ass.
なんだかどんどんわけのわからないもの
We're
に。
ruining her poor dog. What a fearful sight. Right now, before my eyes, a hell beast never before known to man has taken shape. Yeah, Sasha was this man that made the joke.
ちょっとユージ、あんたこの二人を止めなさいよ。
Hmm? Why would I?
なぜだじゃないでしょう。姉がいないんだから、この二人の暴走を止めるのはあんたの仕事なんじゃないの。
This may be somewhat cowardly of me, but I only have one answer.
何よ。
Your request lies outside my area of expertise.
助けてー。
Amane-mon! Oh my god. People who say they're worthless at anything other than their specialty are, as a general rule, perfectly adaptable and competent individuals. Jesus speak. Their false humility has its purpose, though. It allows them to brush aside the dull and troublesome things in their life with the convenient phrase, "That's not my field." As her classmates' bitter cry dissolved vainly in the muggy air, the perfectly oblivious Suo Amane was aimlessly whiling away an afternoon free of academic responsibilities. Driven to the air-conditioned dorm lounge by the powerful afternoon sun, Sakaki Yumiko rests her chin in her hands listlessly, absorbed in some foreign book, in the original language. Okay, so she's reading an English book. And by her side, Amane leans forward in a similar position of languorous boredom, thumbing through a magazine. Apart from the low hum of the air conditioner, the whisper of their pages turning is the only sound. In the end, this peaceful atmosphere is irreparably shattered by a perfectly casual question.
ねえ、榊さんってしたことある？
Picking up her magazine, Amane turns it Sakaki's way. For fuck's sakes. The page only features a photograph of a woman pushing a banana into her mouth, but Sakaki realizes instantly what it's really referring to.
びっくりするぐらい唐突ね。急にどうしたというの？
She looking for tips?
いやさ、榊さんっていろいろなこと知ってるし、聞いてみようかなって。残念だけど、それは専門外よ。ん？それって？だから。
Oh my god. The ending of the sentence is inaudible, but Amane's keen eyes don't miss the slight movement of Sakaki's lips. Not much of a difference, but in the uncensored, she straight up just asked her. Oh my god.
普通に言うんだ、そういうこと。あなたのそういうところ、イリスさんに伝染してるわよ。気をつけた方がいいんじゃなくて？
Well, I just found an error here. As you can see, they fucked that up. That should be there. That's a coding problem. Oh well, they happen from time to time. まあ、分かっちゃいるんだけど、
ほら私一応巨乳のビッチキャラで通ってるしね。今さらやめられないっていうか。
I think she's talking to us, chat.
くだらないわね。だいたいあなたさっきから何を読んでいたの？ああこれね。これはほら肉食系女子必見のティーンズファッション誌タイガーガールだよ。エロ本じゃない。ファッション誌だってば。っていうかエロ本って言うな。せめてエロ本って言ってよ。なんか大阪のおばちゃん臭いよ。
God damn it.
どうでもいいわよ。あれ興味ないかな。今月の特集は草食系男子食いまくり特集だよ。
Eat up the herbivore boy? What?
興味ないわ。そうほらほらここ見て。鬼モテ講座って書いてあるよ。鬼モテだよ。鬼のようにモテモテなんだよ。鬼とか見たことないけどすごくない？何がどうすごいのかさっぱりだわ。あ、そうじゃあ少し読んであげるね。
Oh my god.
何朝は男のロマンであるってタイトルの読者投稿ね。
You get it? Because it's a tiger girl. Eat up. Oh, fucking Christ.
美人が3日で飽きられてしまう原因は
So Amane proceeded to read a lengthy letter expressing a rather slanted point of view on the topic at hand. But before long, she was thoroughly engrossed in the article and began reviewing it with such concentration that she forgot to continue reading out loud.
よくわかんないけど、とにかく美人は3日で飽きられるから、とりあえず吸っとけってことだよね。
What the fuck is this game? Men get bored of pretty girls in 3 days flat, so you better get sucking before then. Oh my god. What the fuck? What fucking even?
まあ、よくわからないけど、そういうことなんじゃないかしら。つまり私は思うわけよ。これは私も吸わねばなるまいとね。何かおかしな方向に気合を高めていっているような気がするのは私だけかしら。
Hey Nick, how's it going? Yep. Totally reasonable reaction right there. I gotta find a shortened version of that to reduce the rubble point at the beginning. Just get the what the fuck part. I gotta fix my sound alerts. I.e. add ones that are still missing. Oh well.
だってほら、私美人だから。あえて強く否定はしないけれど、その強気な態度の根拠がどこから来るのか不思議でならないわ。榊さん、私吸うよ。
Okay, don't break it.
そう。これは余計なおせっかいかもしれないけれど、引っこ抜けない程度に吸ってあげて。引っこ抜けるものなのかな。さあ、私は吸ったことないし、知らないわよ。
Jesus Christ, what am I looking at right now?
とにかく、ちぎっては吸い、ちぎっては吸い、頑張るよ。ちぎっちゃダメなんじゃ。
Also, you want Yumiko to watch? I didn't know they were a voyeur and you were an I mean, you are kind of an exhibitionist.
これは気合の問題なのよ。フンス。
I'm sure there's not just a fire not just in your belly.
分かったわ。止めるだけ無駄なのね。もうお好きになさいな。
Doing the Pontius Pilate thing.
うん、任せて。というわけで、気力体力ともに充実させるために、今日は早く寝ます。
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Mochi!
まだお昼過ぎよ。ねえ、聞いてる？聞いてないわね。そう。まあいいけど。
She better not wake us up by doing that. Holy fuck, Stanley! Stanler's the new Horty police.
どうしよう。あの子本気で数気だわ。何かこう脇の下にじっとりとした嫌な汗が出てくるほどの気合を感じる。
Huh? What the fuck? I am confusion. What happened between, when we left the classroom and now for Yuji be saying this? I'm just, what? Merry Christmas? Yeah, we're evil Santa, I suppose. Oh my god. It's not so. God, oh fucking mighty. I'll carry off the naughty kids.
そんな風に頭を両手で抱えて持ち上げたらマキちゃんの首が取れてしまいますよ。なんだ、首が引っこ抜けたらケツにひっつけりゃいいじゃないのよ。チルチルの作ったキメラみたいになっちゃう。キメラ言うな。あれは犬なの。つか勝手にキメラにしたのはあんたたちでしょが。もう騒がしいのが戻ってきたわね。どうしたのユミちゃん、一人？アマネは？スオさんなら今日はもう寝るって部屋に戻ったわよ。はい？だってまだおやつ前なのよ。病気なの？かもしれないわね。何色の救急車を呼べばいいのかわからないけれど。
Oh my god, yeah, something's definitely ailing her.
マキちゃん、おやつなら私が用意しようか。あ、だったらあれがいい。あのイガイガしたホットケーキ、蜂蜜とアイスクリーム乗せて食べるやつ。イガイガ？ベルギーワッフルのことでしょうか。
Oh my god, it's been forever since I've had a Belgian waffle.
そう、それ。マキちゃんもそれでいいかな。私もそれがいい。はみつつたっぷりで。もう一度。はちみつたっぷりで。だよね。びっくりした。そんなのがはみ出したら大変なことになるよ。どういう状態よ。しかもたっぷりって。聞いているだけで耳が腐りそうな会話ね。
Well, better idiotic and cheerful than sullen and depressed, right? More importantly, is Amane sick? If she's feeling poorly, I should probably pay her a visit. Unless there's some feminine problems involved, that would make it a bad idea.
女の都合は関係ないわ。あれはただ頭の中が桃色になっているだけでしょうし。
Okay, Yumiko's visit R. I am very certain. Oh, Christ. Okay. I don't really get it, but you're telling me I don't need to be concerned?
少しは気にした方がいいわよ。あなた、狙われているわ。
Targeted? By who?
スオーさんに。
I see.
そうかって、それだけ？
I'm used to being targeted. It's not a problem.
まあいいわ。好きになさいな。
あれ、ユミちゃん、おやつ食べないの？
ええ、せっかくだけど、私も少し疲れたわ。部屋に戻らせてちょうだい。
Just gotta get some more CSGO time in.
そうか、残念な。じゃあ、これあげるのよ。
それは？
今日の造形の時間に作ったのよさ。その名もザ・フーデレ・オブ・フォーチュン榊由美子1980円。
値段までがタイトルなのね。というかあなた、また私を勝手にモデルにして。前から聞こうと思っていたのだけれど、どうして私なの？
Yeah, good question. Why is it always Yumiko?
だって一番簡単な顔してっから。
聞くんじゃなかった。
ユミちゃん絵描き歌もあるけど聞く？
聞きません。
おい、なんだよ。せめて聞いてから怒れよ。
You're that insistent. I'll listen to it in her stead.
そうかい？はい、ほんじゃ紙とペン持って。いい？歌うのよ。大きな卵がありまして、卵の真ん中に丸書いてブス、丸書いてブス。
ぶっ殺すわよ。お待ちなさい。
Amane's up to some. Yumiko's literally trying to kill her, and all Yuji can think is, Amane's up to something. I had a rough idea of that after our negotiation this morning, but it seems she's definitely got something planned for tomorrow. But if it's just more of her big sister role-playing, I don't have any objections to going along with it.
甘いわよ。
She may be older than me, but Amane's just as inexperienced in love. Much as she tries to play the slut, she's probably harboring some innocent interest in the usual romantic cliches. Smart one, that Yuji is. In that case, I'll answer the call. Yes, I have no intent of running away from my obligations in this matter.
ダメ！逃げて！早く逃げて！引っこ抜けちゃう！
Thanks for the clip, Nick. Okay, I can't even think straight. Will you people shut up already? I underestimated her. I should have fled while I still had the chance. I would know true regret the next morning.
夏のこの時期、日の出は早く、外はすでに明るくなっている。
I'm gonna assume there's an H scene of her. Yeah, doing the thing with doing the banana trick.
ユージは毎朝5時には目を覚ます。正確には4時45分には半覚醒状態に入り、15分かけてゆっ くりと目を覚ますパターンが多いと言っていた。現在時刻は午前4時30分。さすがにこの時間ならまだ眠っているはず。
おはようございます。
While I know this is the censored version, I gotta be careful.
意図的に潜めた声はユージが目覚めていた時のためのフェイルセーフだ。もしここで迂闊にも起こしてしまえば、私の計画の全ては水泡に帰すこととなるだろう。我ながらバカバカしいことを思いついたものだと探索しつつも、私は静かにベッドに近づく。
And I can tell when there'd probably be an H scene.
よく寝ているね。いい子だよ。なるほど。こうして死んだように眠る寝顔にはいささかの既視感がある。変なところまで似ているのだなと思えば笑い出しそうになるけれど、ここはぐっと我慢する。
さてと、それじゃちょっと失礼してお邪魔します。
ベッドの上、いかにも体温が低そうに眠るユージの横、かけられた薄い毛布の中に潜り込む。
Okay.
まだ肌寒くも感じる朝の静謐な空気の中、身を滑り込ませた毛布のぬくもりを心地よく感じると同時に、男の甘く濃厚な体臭を鼻に感じて頭が少しクラクラとし始める。
Down, Mochi, down! Don't make me send another Stantler after you. Oh, great. She's gonna run herself against us again.
ユージの匂いだ。
嗅ぎ慣れたマキナの南国果実のような甘い体臭とはまた違う刺激的で危険な甘い匂い。
You do this with Machina? You slip into bed with her and sniff her body? Amane? We gotta talk.
代謝の激しい若い男の体臭なんていい匂いのわけはないし、自分でも少し異常だと分かっていても、つい鼻をこすりつけて匂いを嗅いでしまう。
Some people, I guess, really like that gross, wet, musky smell. Different strokes for different folks.
いいも悪いもなく、これが風見裕二という男の匂いだと思うと、ずっと嗅いでいたいとそう思ってしまう。
And you have. You were... whatever. Yeah.
昔からよく聞く話では、好きになってしまえば相手のどんなとこも好ましく思えるようになるという。私はこの男を本当に好きになってしまったのだろうか。
I'm pretty sure at this point we've both said we love each other.
まあ、それはそれで構わない。私にはこの男が必要なのは変わらない。
それじゃいただきます。
Did she really just say itadakimasu? What was that sound just now? Doesn't cut it, woman. What do you think you're doing?
何って見ればわかるでしょ。よばい。
I have a clear and rational rebuttal to that statement. Namely, it's currently morning.
じゃあ朝ばい。
The choice of words isn't the issue. I'm trying to point out that it seems like a bad idea to use up all your energy before the day's even gotten started.
朝から気だるくなるようなことをするのが今時の彼氏と彼女だと思うけど、減るもんじゃないし。
Think it probably can.
でも嬉しいでしょ。
Thanks for that, Nick. Hot take, but this censored CG is better than the OG because it's so cute. I'm gonna assume the OG, she was just naked. But this is actually really fucking cute. So the way the blanket is over her like that, it is actually really fucking cute looking. There's a lot of really good CGs in this game. Like, oh my god. Oh, okay. That's what was happening in that. Okay. Yeah, cute here. Uncensored, we got something else. This is actually incredibly cute. Yeah, I'm about to weep from joy.
私が彼女になってよかったでしょ?
Feels less like we're dating and more like I'm being repeatedly molested. Sakaki did give me a vague warning, but I didn't expect such an aggressive sneak attack.
榊さんが? なんで?
Why don't you just play the damn uncensored if you love mentioning it so much? Don't worry, Nick. I'm sure he has. Plenty of times. Am I right, Mochi? Hmm? Too many times. Good answer. I'm assuming it said something to her about this. She told me I was being targeted yesterday.
あ、そうなんだ.
I figured it wouldn't be anything big, but clearly I underestimated you. Got me totally off my guard. It said that an American radar installation picked up the incoming attack on Pearl Harbor an hour in advance. Where the fuck are you going with this? But the operators negligently concluded that what they were seeing couldn't possibly be right, magnifying the eventual damage. Today, I was equally lax, and I too paid a heavy price, for fuck's sakes. That said, since I wake up from the instant Amane entered the room and let her do as she pleased, I don't think an outraged declaration of war would be justifiable. And ridiculous as these hormone-addled antics may be, as someone who may well screw up at work one day and never come back, it's hard to get angry about such minor indignities. Yup. I knew early on that Amane had a fairly easygoing attitude towards sex. And that sizable body of hers has curves in all the right places. It's an undeniable feast for the eyes of any heterosexual man. Or bisexual woman, possibly? Never know. Or just, you know, lesbian woman. I feel like Amane would swing both ways. Possibly. She's at least comfortable enough to be in a bathtub naked with at least 2 other women. The fact they went to the extra mile to make censored versions of the CGs. Or I think I've actually heard also entirely different CGs too. It's something that's commendable, and not just, we just cut it out entirely. We just made it a black screen with text kind of thing. Like, pretty damn good. But I was actually, okay. Okay, glad you two were, you know, copacetic. Clearly, I have not played the uncensored because everything is fucking surprising me. Obviously, Mochi has played the uncensored. I'll probably play the uncensored one off stream for research purposes only. Yeah, let's go with that. Okie dokie, Nick. Enjoy your coffee. What the fuck? Despite her dinosaur-like proportions, she's not a rough or crude Tyrannosaurus of a woman. Quite the opposite. What in the mother of fuck? What kind of a description is this? What is a Tyrannosaurus of a woman? No, it's all good, Much. It's all good, all good. I'm just still befuddled right now by what the fuck a Tyrannosaurus of a woman would be. What does that even mean? A tyrant lizard of a woman? A royalty? T-Rex of a woman is a big-ass woman? Okay. Okay. Well, obviously it's a T-Rex lady. Oh, fuck's sakes. Alright, yeah, we're, okay, Yuji the Scaly. God fucking damn it. Fucking Christ. She's highly precise, startlingly thoughtful, and an all-purpose housework machine with a particular talent in the kitchen. Her personality is frank and outspoken in a good way. She tells me honestly what she's thinking, making communication mostly painless. Still, that courageous front sometimes gives way to timidity. When the girl gets carried away, all I have to do is deliver a brief scolding, and she'll shrink in sorrow like an apologetic dog. You can practically see her tail drooping between her legs. When she looks up at me with her puppy dog eyes and mumbles, I'm sorry, with that pathetic expression on her face, it's almost impossible to maintain my anger, however well justified. In the end, all I can help but mutter, I can't help but mutter, alright, as long as you've got the message, and nod in forgiveness. The girl's talent for emotional manipulation is downright fearsome. God damn it, why is Amane so cute? I don't know, but I'm all for it. Like, holy fuck. I'm starting to like Amane a little more than I thought. I thought she would just be a cliche. It just kind of cliched, I'm your big sister kind of thing. Boobs in her face all the time, but now we're getting shit like this, and oh my god. I have to keep my ranking for third place for Grisaia girls, though. I won't be swayed.
お昼だよ。お弁当にしよう。今日はね、この前ユージが美味しいって言ってたお豆腐のハンバーグだぞ。
You don't play fair, woman.
なによ、急に。
Don't think you can snare me so easily in this little honey trap of yours. I'm wise to you.
え、老落？ごめん、意味わかんない。
By means of her culinary persuasion, she's insidiously grabbed hold of my stomach. Not to mention that since our relationship went public, she's become even more aggressively clingy than before. On top of which, she's taken things to the next level, periodically whispering, "Free go at any time, available upon request," in my ear. At this rate, I'm seriously gonna end up unable to live without this woman. If she does end up becoming an essential part of my life, what should I do about it? Premature as it may be, if I'm considering what would be best for Amane, it's probably worth thinking about the possibility of an eventual marriage. Damn! We never got to this point with Michiru even thinking about that. Sachi, we fucking straight up proposed at the end, but we gotta kick our shoe farther for that to happen. But holy fuck! This is still early on in her route, already thinking of maybe marriage would be best. Damn, dude. As a general rule, planning your wedding while still a student is embarrassingly naive at best. As adolescent foolishness goes, it's right up there with confidently sending out your anguished poetry to literary journals. That said, a man owes his woman clearly defined intentions. Coasting along indecisively is the coward's way out. I do feel guilty about the prospect of creating someone who will have to mourn my death, but if I'm serious about marrying Amane, the biggest problem isn't emotional. It's purely practical. Namely, there's my job. In my workplace, making a trivial mistake at the wrong time could mean dying in a ditch with all the dignity of some anonymous stray dog hit by a car. Most of all, it's an explanation that doesn't bear explaining to others. Say Amane takes me to meet her parents. Exactly what am I supposed to tell them? I mean, if I wanted to, I'm sure I could have some plausible, convenient workspace assigned to me as a camouflage, but that would be a betrayal of Amane and her family. In other words, I have to quit. Since my 2-year training period in America, I've spent 2.5 years as a regular in Japan. At some point, I even rose up the ladder to acting squad leader. But there's still a good 1.5 years left in my designated field term. God, I hope you play the sequels. I have them on my Steam wishlist. I missed the last sale just because I wasn't comfortable spending money at that moment. Hopefully the next time they come around on sale, I'll grab them both, because honestly, I am actually really liking this game so far, and would love to see what happens after this game. And even when that runs out, it won't exactly be, okay then, thanks for everything, good luck out there. The collar's not coming off that easy. At best, I'll be a permanent reserve, subject to emergency call-ups whenever the company deems my presence necessary. And 10 days a year, I'd be obligated to participate in a training camp for the purpose of maintaining fitness. In short, these chains don't come off until I'm dead. My life's just full of problems.
風見さんではありませんか。こんな場所でどうかされましたか。 何かお困りのことでも？
So far, also in this route, his job has been brought up the absolute most. Like, he's caught, like, I mean, JB has been more of an actual presence in this route so far compared to the last two. Brought up her job a fuck ton and the consequences of doing something or whatnot. Like, it's coming up a hell of a lot more here than the last two, so that's something. Just found a shiny Shinx. Nice, nice. Does the Shinx become again? God, it's been so long since I've really played any kind of Pokemon. Last time I played Pokemon, it's frickin' okay, it comes. Okay, that's right. Shinx to Luxio to Luxray. I kind of like Luxray. The final Evo for it. It's right. Shiny. Oh, he goes from blue to yellow. Okay. I can dig it. It's better than puke green like most shinies. Holy fuck, I hate it so much. Ugh. Why are so many shinies just puke green? I mean, I know the answer. It's still dumb that they went with that. Oh, Sachi? No, it's nothing. Just stressing myself out with some vague anxieties about the future.
将来への不安ですか?
Nothing you need to be concerned about. It's only natural for young people to worry themselves over such things from time to time.
はい、わかるような気もします。
So what are you doing out here yourself, Sachi? Lessons over already?
はい、これから私は自治会のお手伝いがあって外出するところです。
Community service, is it? Very admirable.
あまねさんは一緒ではないのですか?
I think someone might be home now. Nope. I mean, it would be a little pathetic if I was constantly carrying her around like some toddler's ragged security blanket.
あ、いえ、体のある質問をしたつもりではないのですが、風見さん、この後は何かご予定は?
No, none in particular.
でしたら、私と一緒に自治会のお手伝いに参加していただけないでしょうか?
I suppose I might be. But what would I need to do?
はい、今日は地元の少年サッカーのチームが試合をするので、そのサポートです。
As in waving a flag around and cheering?
いえ、要は監督と言いますか、子供たちが安全に試合ができるように配慮して、怪我人が出たりした場合は手当てをしたりします。
Oh, we're there to be the refs. I see. And why was that job left to Sachi in the first place? She informs me that the chairman of Mishima Cape's neighborhood council is an acquaintance of hers, and passes on similar requests every once in a while. In a way, it feels like they're taking advantage of Sachi's pathologically obedient personality, which does inspire a twinge of righteous anger on my part. We can't neglect to give back to our community, and it seems the requests themselves aren't unreasonable, So I guess it doesn't quite rise to the level of an unethical behavior on their part. Even so, if my assistance can slightly reduce Sachi's burden, I'll gladly lend a hand. When we arrive at the soccer field, which has been set up on a vacant lot not far from the ocean, the children have already begun to gather. There's even a few young primary schoolers still carrying their knapsacks, apparently having hurried here directly after school ended. As the group picks up on our arrival, there's a shout of, "Hey, it's Sachan!" and the children crowd around us in a relaxed, familiar way. From what Sachi told me, an individual named Sasaki-san had been coaching the town's soccer team, but his chronic lumbago intensified badly a little while ago. It seems he's been hospitalized for a good month now. What the hell is that? Sounds familiar. Oh, mild to severe lower back pain. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay, he fucked up his back, and now he's hospitalized because of it. Damn. Ugh, not something you want to screw up, especially if you're young. Don't fuck up your back, guys. Please don't. Lift with your legs, carefully. If something is too heavy, get help. Don't do it yourself. You will fuck yourself up, and that is a lifetime of pain. There really is no just getting over it. That'll just be your life. Constant pain. Sometimes it's a little, sometimes it's a lot. I've nearly screwed my back up a few times. Nearly. Thankfully, it does not hurt much. Knees are another story. But enough about that. During that time, she's apparently been acting as a stand-in supervisor when she has the chance. Sachi's first order of business is to blow on the whistle dangling around her neck, gathering the stragglers to us. Once the group is assembled, she begins to introduce me. I swear I searched for you earlier and did not see you live. Alright, Twitch is fucking up then. So hey Brozart, how's it going? Specifically, this is Kazumi Yuji-san, a heartless monster of a coach here to ruthlessly beat some instruction into you. Hashtag just Twitch things. It goes, well, better than them not going at all. Going is better than nothing. As the friendly smile I'd been planning freezes halfway to my face, my expression stiffens slightly, which, in turn, only acts to confirm her words. The children quietly gulp in terror. Yeah, be afraid of this fucking monster.
それでは風見先生からありがたい訓示をいただきましょう。
And with that, Sachi turns to me and gives a short bow, then trots off toward the sign-laden benches, where she begins preparing the sports drinks and such. Okay, I didn't hear anything about coaching anyone, woman. But I keep my complaints to myself. I can't just back down now. Not with this group of children in their soccer uniforms standing at attention in front of me, waiting for my words with bated breath. I want you all to try and learn a few things from this match. First and foremost, the importance of adequate preparation. Somehow or other, I'm a team leader at the company, which means I've had subordinates under my command. I'm relatively experienced at giving instructions. The only way you're going to improve is through your own preparations, your own effort. Don't plan on getting better by learning from others. In the middle of a game, we didn't learn this yet, won't cut it. The only path that leads to competence is one you forge yourself. A battle is all about the number of shots you've taken. In other words, the guy who's been practicing his shooting longer and more often is the one who's going to survive. Jesus, learn to speak, Baron. You don't make split-second decisions consciously. It's all reflexes, and you get those through experience. Knowing what to do isn't enough. You need to drill it into your body. The guys who stop to think in the middle of the field are the first to die. You get the picture. I tried my best to offer them some vaguely plausible instruction, but I have serious doubts about how much actually got across to them. And I suppose it's debatable how valuable the advice of a complete soccer amateur like myself could possibly be. Still, I do think the general principles are pretty nearly universal. The ball is your friend. Love your friend. Kick the stuffing out of your friend. I have no further instructions. Complete a thorough warm-up before the match begins. What the fuck? The ball is your friend. Love your friend. Kick the shit out of them. If you love your friend, you will beat them within an inch of their life. Is that what you just said, Yuji? You gonna have these kids start a brawl in the middle of the field? God damn it. If you love your companion cube, set them on fire. God damn it. I can conclude my little speech with a muddle of incoherent encouragement, but for some reason all the children shout, "Yes, sir!" enthusiastically. Within seconds, they begin performing energetic calisthenics routines.
さすがですね、風見さん。
Look, Sachi, I don't remember hearing anything about coaching. You kinda sprung that on me out of nowhere, you know?
すみません。ですが、風見さんならお任せできると確信しておりました。
Fine, but was the heartless monster bit really necessary? Kids were quivering in their cleats.
それもすみません。やはり現場には怖い人がいないと、どうしても子供たちの集中力が欠けてしまって、怪我をする子が増えてしまうんですよ。
Ah. I see. So that's why he asked me to come along. A lack of tension gives rise to a lack of caution. When you're not concentrating, you're more likely to get injured. And when there's no clear top dog around, it's easier for pointless fights to break out among the pack. So it would seem that there's a need for me to assume the role of a scary person in order to keep the children attentive and appropriately cautious. In that case, there's a woman I remember all too well who should serve as a useful point of reference. I'm referring, of course, to my master, Kusakabe Asako. Yeah, true, it keeps everyone in line and paying attention more focused. Do this right so it's like, okay, I gotta do my work because I don't want them to look at me and focus on me. Kind of thing. Just the ones that really grab your attention, the ones you don't want to have their attention on you kind of thing. Yeah, not just the one who will actually, like, you know, berate you in the middle of class because you did something wrong and, like, really shame you for longer than necessary. Just the one that'll call you out if you're doing something and then get back to it. Which I think is standard. Just kind of calling you out. It's like, just, you know, kind of like, hey, what you're doing more important than this? No? Pay attention, then get back to it kind of thing. Not standing there for the next 30 minutes giving a lecture about why what you're doing is a terrible thing and how you're wasting my time and your time, and you should just leave the classroom then. And just going on and on and on. Yeah, people can be really shitty teachers. We know people can be very shitty teachers. I'm sure we've all had someone close to that, if not worse than what I just described. Had a social studies teacher that was terrifying in appearance and how he carried himself. He was a great guy and even wrote a letter of recommendation for me. Hey! End up being my fave teacher. Sometimes it's the teachers you least expect being your favorite. Getting a letter of recommendation from your teacher is always nice, though. Clearly, you made some kind of impression on him, that a good impression that he was willing to do it. A truly scary person isn't someone who breaks out in fits of rage or attempts to intimidate others with spasms of meaningless violence. When she was teaching me the job, Asuko would often stand by my side and watch my performance in perfect silence. Every once in a while, she'd poke my head with a stick. If I missed to the right or left, she'd jab me on the appropriate cheek. If my shot sailed high, she'd bring her stick down on the crown of my head with relish. Instead of speech, she communicated through the whip. Oh my god. Her little jabs were always sharp enough to make my eyes water. Honestly, it pissed me off at the time. But if I stayed focused on my task and hit my target, the stick never came my way. The most dangerous stage of learning your job isn't the beginning. It's when you start to move past the rookie mistakes and gain something resembling competence. There's a tendency to get overconfident and blunder carelessly in a... What the fuck? It cut off part of the damn, Yeah, it cut off the big way for some reason. There's a tendency to get overconfident and blunder carelessly in a big way. But even once Asuko was no longer at my side, when I imagined her lurking watchfully nearby, my focus was always perfect. More often than not, human error is caused by simple carelessness. If giving the children a fierce glare from the sidelines can help eliminate that factor from this event, reducing the possibility of accidents or injuries, there's some value in my being here. The match raged on into the early evening. In the end, spurred on by my glowering attentions, Mishima Cape's team proved triumphant. On the unfortunate side of things, one boy from the opposing team, visitors from another town, tripped and fell, skinning his elbow and knee. But fortunately, both were minor scrapes, and he was able to return to the game immediately after being treated. After the match ended, we took part in a group barbecue that's apparently a post-game tradition. By the time that was over as well, the sun had already sunk halfway below the horizon. Damn.
すみません、風見さん。遅くまでお付き合いいただいて。
That's fine. Not like I had anything else to do. Glad to be of help. Having finished cleanup of the barbecue and stowed the equipment in a storehouse next to the field, we returned the key to the town council, then gave a quick report. It's already past 7. The children headed home before 6, which would mean we spent over an hour on the wrap-up. I don't even want to think about how long it would have taken Sachi by herself.
でも少し意外でした。風見さんはサッカーの経験があるのですか？
Nope. Not really. I do know the rules, but my only experience with the game would be what I picked up from PE lessons in elementary school.
そうなんですか？その割には何やら随分と達見した訓示をされていたようなので、私はてっきりサッカー経験の豊富なサック野郎なのだとばっかり。
Huh? Hold on. What exactly is the sucked community supposed to be?
サッカーをする子供はサッカー少年ですよね。
Well, yeah, as long as you ask an American.
では、サッカーをする若者はサック野郎なのでは？
No, the name for soccer fans is not the sucked community. That's a different thing. Fucking Christ. You're extremely wrong. Frighteningly so.
たとえ風見さんがサック野郎でなかったとしても、敬重に値する大変有意義な言葉だったと思います。
Even if I aren't one of the oh my god, but this man is one of the sucked. Just in a different way. God fucking damn it, this game. You think?
はい。例えば、転んで怪我をしてしまった相手チームの子がいたじゃないですか。自分の血を見て泣き出してしまったあの子に、風見さんはおっしゃいましたよね。男が涙を見せていいのは、財布を落とした時と、母親が死んだ時だけだ。そして、人知れず泣く時にも厳しい制限がある。涙は他人のために流せ。自分のために流していいのは汗だけだ。覚えておけ。実に力強いお言葉です。この小峰幸、心が震えて、またぐらが締める思いです。
Sachi, stop. We didn't need to hear that second part.
思わず携帯を取り出して、おしめりなうとネット上でつぶやいてしまうところでした。
Yeah, it's okay to cry no matter what, guys. It's all good. You can cry whenever. Express your feelings. Also, what the fuck is it, Sachi? I very nearly took out my cell phone and tweeted, "The rain in Spain falls mainly on my Lady Jane, #wet." What in the fuck? I see. To be honest, I have no idea what to say to you at this point. Yeah, what the fuck? A message? I take my private use cell phone from my breast pocket and check the screen. The email's from a certain Suo Amane, and the contents...
今どこにいんの？ご飯用意できてるから早く帰っておいで。
The digital clock in the corner of the screen tells me it's comfortably past 7. Not surprising she'd wondered where I'd gotten to. Crap, forgot to get in touch with Amane.
天音さんと何か約束があったのですか？
No, nothing like that. Probably just sent the message because I didn't show up at dinner time. Wants me back on the double. Yeah, it's true that I forgot to tell Amane I'd be late. It's not like she slipped my mind entirely. In fact, since I was planning to have dinner with Amane, I spent the whole barbecue with the soccer teams grilling meat instead of eating anything.
あまねさん、怒っていらっしゃいますか？
No, not a problem. I don't think she seems upset. I hand over my cell phone to Sachi to give her a look at Amane's message.
なるほどです。でも、もしあまねさんに怒られそうなら、全部私のせいにしてください。サチがあまりに可愛かったので、つい手を貸してしまった。悪いのは、可愛すぎるサチなのだと。
Sachi, you're great, but it's not your route. I can't be saying that kind of stuff. Sachi, my friend, are you familiar with the phrase, pouring gasoline on a fire?
リニアブラ？磁力で胸が大きくなる新型の下着でしょうか？
Fucking Christ. That's a bit of a stretch. And yet I'm still not entirely confident you're trying to make a joke.
あ、風見さん、このメール、何やら画像が添付されているようですが。
Oh no. Sachi reaches her hand to the cell phone screen and scrolls down.
うわ。
Let me guess. Dinner is Amane. And with a strange little grunt of surprise, her face instantly flushes red. Hmm? What's up? Something wrong? Slightly concerned by Sachi's reaction, I pull my cell phone out of her hands and look at the screen. A truly outrageous image stares back at me. It seems I wasn't just imagining that shudder sound I thought I heard in the middle of Amane's morning rain. Oh no. Did she take a pic of herself with my cock in her mouth? I feel like that's what happened. What is she thinking? Amane? Amane, my friend. What am I gonna do with you? Ah, yeah, you missed that part, Brozard. She was upset she couldn't wake us up in the morning, so we said, okay, fine, I'll let you wake me up tomorrow. Had a wonderful conversation with Yumiko about if she had ever did a thing with a banana before. And decided that's how she was gonna wake us up. She decided to wake us up with a BJ. We were awake the entire time, let her do it, and then just question, what the fuck are you doing? About oral hygiene? Oh, Christ almighty. Mind explaining yourself, my good Amane-san? No, I think I understand. You figured sending this over would get me wobbling straight home with an uncomfortable bulge in my pants, yes? Hey, Sachi?
はい、なんでしょう、風見さん。
Just a moment ago, I said, I have no idea what to say to you at this point. Allow me to correct myself in retrospect. I was wrong. I've only now come to understand what it truly means to be lost for words. I'm sure that anything I say now would sound like an excuse to you.
自分の間違いは速やかに正す勇気。敬服いたします。
A man doesn't show his tears to others, but that doesn't mean the urge to sweat from your eyes won't well up inside you every once in a while. I do manage to salvage at least a scrap of masculine pride from this situation. By resisting the desire to rush back to the dorm, burst into Amane's room and denounce her misdeed. Instead, I walk calmly back and pretend the email never happened. An act of restraint that allows me to maintain some meager kernel of self-respect.
いうようなことが昨日ありまして。
Oh my god, and now she's gonna tell everyone about that. Jesus Christ, she's gonna tell everyone. Right, so, I saw Yuji's dick in Amane's mouth. Oh, wrong screen. I misclicked. There we go. That's the screen I want, and I gotta update this. Is it this guy? Yes, it is. One moment, everybody. There we go. There. You know, where's the chat? I'm gonna move it over now that I've especially got, That's the wrong chat. That's the chat I want to move. There we go. So as you can tell, the whole scroll in the next episode. Yep. So because I had to cancel my stream last Friday, I couldn't tell you guys my schedule for this week. I did post up on Twitter, and I do have it up on my Discord, which, again, it is now attached to my profile here on Twitch, and also use the command Discord to get the link to enter. So that is there. That's where all of my announcements will end up being. As well as Twitter, I'm still gonna post the stuff there. It's just now I got multiple places that I'm able to do that. So, my schedule for this week, as you can see at the side, there were no streams the first 2 days of the week. Today was Fruit of Grisaia. Tomorrow will also be Fruit of Grisaia at 10, along with some Dream Drop Distance at 7, so we're gonna get a double stream then. No stream Thursday, just because of how work is going. Friday is gonna be a special case. The morning, 10 a.m., will be Dynasty Warrior Gundam 2. We're still gonna do that. The second stream that day, however, is a maybe. I have to call in to see if they need me at work that day. If they do, it will end up going potentially late into the night. Well, not really late, just... It'll go probably until we close that day, which is generally around... I think on Fridays, generally now about 10:30. So the Dream Drop Distance stream that day is provisional. It all depends whether or not I end up having to go in that day. I will let you all know through Twitter and the Discord if that stream will be a go that day, and whether it won't be. Just because by the time I end the Gundam stream, it'll still be well before I have to call in. And then Saturday at 7:30 p.m. we'll do some more Dream Drop Distance. So that's the schedule how it is for now. By the Thursday, especially that, on Friday, we'll find out, I'll tell you guys the new one on stream. I will have it posted in the Discord and everything, though. Discord and Twitter. So it'll all be there. And depending on what my schedule is, I'm hoping to have at least one night. Either Sunday or Monday, we will see. I do want to play some kind of scary game at least once. Of these scary games I have in my fucking Steam library, there is really only one. I'm gonna keep that a surprise for now, just so I can see if it'll work out. I want at least one actual horror-esque game in the middle of fucking October. If I can make it happen on Halloween, that'd be even better. But, life doesn't work out like that sometimes. So, we will see. I've actually got a fair bit of people in right now, which I'm happy about. Maybe I can send off a raid. Maybe. To somebody. Is there anybody on? Not really. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Oh well. Maybe next time then. Maybe next time. That's okay though, we don't have to raid all the time. So, anyhow, thank you everybody for watching, commenting, lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.